Hey there. I just have a few notes that I've jotted down for those of you who plan to do some screen printing. We have two different customer types that call in, and one is that they want to actually screen print by pushing the glitter through their screens, which is totally doable. And the second one that wants to lay down ink and then put the glitter on top and then use some sort of heat press to sort of set it. Okay, so the first one we're going to go ahead and talk about is the actually screen printing, where you're actually pushing it through your screen. Okay, we've been screen printing since 1942. This company, we no longer do it, and we've actually given away all our screen printing equipment. So I'm not going to be able to do a demo for you, but I do know quite a bit about screen printing. So what I've done is jotted down some notes, and I'm going to go ahead and read them to you. So here we go. It's for screen printers. There's a few rules of thumb when selecting glitter particle size. For glitter particle size 0.004 hex, use a screen opening of 110 mesh or larger. Okay. For glitter particle size 0.006, use a screen opening of 83 mesh or larger. The final one I have is, and this is the most popular one, okay. For glitter particle size 0.008 hex, use a screen opening of 40 to 60 mesh. This is the favorite, and it's also the one that we stock the most of online. Not that, I mean, most of you guys know this, but I'm just going to say it. These are polyester glitters. You certainly, no craft glitter is going to work for screen printing. It's not solvent resistant. It's not fade resistant. It's not anything resistant, and it's just not made for shirts. So we're looking at polyesters with this. Okay. So that's it. Let me make a final note that I'll read to you. And it says, when you're ready to mix, you're going to be mixing approximately 15% glitter with 85% clear base. And that will give you a full-blown glitter ink. Okay, so that's my final note on that actual type of process. All right. The second one is where people are taking ink, they're laying it down, or they're screen printing, putting glitter on top, and then they want to heat it. Okay, so the limitations on this is obviously, again, polyester, it must be solvent resistant, but there's the second limitation, and that is heat. Okay, so your heat cannot go over 350 degrees or else you're going to melt your glitter. So there is a chart online, and I'll bring it up on the screen for you in a second, that will show you which ones are, one, solvent resistant, because they have to be solvent resistant, two, can handle the 350 heat. So those are the two things you're looking for in terms of this. And so I'm going to bring up that chart right now for you, and I'll just point out where you're looking for on the chart. Okay, so hang on just a second. Okay, good. So on our Bulk Glitters website, we have on the polyester menu, you'll see a quick view chart. Let me go backwards. Okay, see, we're on Glitter My World, bulkglitters.com. We've clicked on the poly glitters, and you'll see this menu. You're probably used to seeing that. Do you see this quick view chart? This right here is a great, really fast way to see glitters at a glance. So you can see this, the glitter usage chart, and here we go. So solvents, cosmetic acrylics, UV, sun, water, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So for doing the silk screening, you have to have two things. This is only if you're heating it, right? So only if you're doing the second method. Heat 350 and solvent. So you're looking for glitters that fall into those two categories, and that's the polyester metallics, which are the most popular. They're solvent resistant and heat resistant. The polyester pearls, again, solvent resistant and heat resistant. The polyester holographics, solvent resistant and heat resistant. And then there's a few others too. Now, if we go down here into these pretty iridescents, you'll notice that they're solvent resistant for the first 5 colors, but the heat can't go up to 350. And a lot of people like those iridescents. So if you have to have your heat press set more than 225 degrees, then you will not want to use these first 5 iridescents, which are pretty fabulous. But like I said, you don't want to melt them. So the ones we recommend for screen printing are these first 3 categories here: the polyester metallics, the polyester pearlescents, and the polyester holographics. Those ones are basically set for industrial. If you go down here, you'll see that the prisms and these ones here, they may be solvent resistant, and they may actually handle the heat too, but you'll also notice it says not meant for industrial applications. So make sure you always look at those notes too. You'll notice here on the end, epoxy coated, epoxy coated, epoxy coated. These are industrial. They can not only handle the solvents and the heat, but they're meant for industrial, and t-shirt making is considered industrial. All right, so I think we've covered it all. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.